Ahead of the expiration of Title 42, Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco traveled to El Centro sector of the U.S.-Mexico border, spending time with the men and women of Border Patrol and seeing firsthand the challenges they face every day.
With more on that experience and what he saw firsthand, we are joined by Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. Sheriff, thanks so much for being with us tonight.
No, thank you both for having me. It's great seeing you again.
It's been a while since you've joined us at 6 o'clock, so we always appreciate it. The border trip, what did you see? And when you left, did you walk away with, or maybe you rode away on the horse, with more concerns than when you arrived?
I certainly had more concerns. Over the years, I've had multiple, many briefs about the border, including from Homeland Security briefs. But for the last year and a half, I've been off and on trying to arrange a tour with the chief there, and it finally happened. So I had my idea of what to expect when I got there, and I have to say that it was nothing like I expected, and I felt completely misled going into that, because I actually thought it was going to be a lot better than it was.
So you said it was worse than you thought. In what way, and in what way also does what just happened with Title 42 impact Riverside County?
So I went there right before it expired. So it definitely is impacting. We are feeling the impact already. And it was certainly worse than what I expected. I expected that there was going to be some semblance of a border, and that Border Patrol was going to be, dealing with the people coming across, and and we were handling it like we should, or at least how we should in my head. And what I quickly learned and what I quickly saw was that is not the case. We came across 500 people. It was roughly 500. I think the number was like 480 something, but they're just flooding across the border, and you have a limited amount of resources and personnel that are there to process them. And then as I learned about the process on how it's working, where they're processing them through and basically just letting them go and giving them papers to be here for a court date that could be 3-4 years down the road, they are very frustrated, and they are very short-staffed, and it is obvious that the word that we are getting from our federal government is not even remotely close what is truly happening on the ground with what our Border Patrol agents are dealing with.
Yeah, we've heard from Border Patrol agents saying just that. We are understaffed and we're overwhelmed here. Let's switch gears and talk about your other recent trip. You just got back from Washington, D.C., where you were there to honor. This week is Peace Officers Memorial Week, and there is an actual memorial there in D.C. Why was it important for you to be there to honor this day?
Well, it's to start with, it's a beautiful memorial service. They really do a great job. It's an entire week there. I didn't go for the entire week. I just went for the main services, the candlelight vigil and the main ceremony. But we obviously have two deputies that were added to the wall last year. And unfortunately, I already know I will be back next year for the 2 additional names that we will have this year going on the wall. But it's important to be there not only with the family that is going for their first time as they see their loved ones their names being engraved on that wall, but it's to experience it with them. And then we also take some of the employees that were directly affected, our dispatchers, the employees that were there at some of the scenes that where our deputies died. And it's a very emotional, sometimes even a healing process for them and the family, and it's important to go. And our federal government does do a good job with that ceremony, honoring all of those that have fallen within the year.
Well, we do want to just make sure to pay our respects to them, those deputies that you recently lost in the line of duty. They are Isaiah Cordero, Daryl Calhoun, and Brett Harris most recently just last week. And in fact, this weekend, your department, this Saturday, May 20th, the 39th annual Riverside County Peace Officers Memorial Ceremony. It will honor the men and women of law enforcement who made the ultimate sacrifice. The 2-mile memorial run begins at 8 a.m. That'll be followed by a ceremony complete with multi-agency helicopter flyover at 8:30 this Saturday. The information there, and I know also posted on your social media accounts.
Thank you very much. Are you going to be running?
I won't run. I should run, but there's too many things going on. I will be speaking there, so I'll be in full uniform and everything else. So I shouldn't be there. It's a short run, Marla. You could make it.
Yes, I could. I could.
You could do that in about 5 minutes. All right.
All right, Sheriff.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Thanks so much.